Hi guys, what is up? So this is my third video of today. I'm actually filming full face drugstore right now. The only thing I don't have drugstore is my brow product. So that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow product in soft brown. So right now my camera died mid kind of priming, so we're using the Korres face primer. It is the vitamin E face primer, silicone free, skin protecting, perfecting, and moisturizing. So we're just gonna rub that in. This is not smelling the greatest. So now, FYI, I don't have a drugstore concealer either. I have to go to the drugstore and get like some good products, so I'm just gonna go in with the Photofocus Wet n Wild foundation. So I'm mainly filming this video for people who only use drugstore products, and you can get the same like looks that I do without high-end products. So I'm mainly making this video for that specific reason, just because I know like a lot of young girls don't have that type of money to spend. Maybe they do, I don't know. If you do, sauce them my way. So I just pretty much layered this whole thing in. As you can see, I just put some in my eyebrow just for fun. So I'm just gonna sponge this out. So I already just did a makeup look. I just did my Best of Beauty, and now I'm filming this video. Oh my god, this has so much coverage. I forgot how much I loved this foundation. It has so much coverage. It looks so nice on the skin. Like, wow. Like, I'm impressed already, and I haven't even finished my whole face. So I'm just putting in just a little bit more right here, just where my redness is. I've always done this with this foundation just because it's kind of a medium coverage. Like, you can not really see it all that much, but you can still kind of see it. So I'm just gonna do that. So I'm all done blending the foundation. So I'm just gonna go over and just pat the excess. So I am done that. I'm just going to take my powdered brush, and I'm just going to go into the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the translucent shade. Almost out of this because I love it. I prefer it when I'm just doing a light makeup look where I'm not really baking. This one is good for baking, however. Not really liking this primer though. It's making my face look dry. Like, drier than a Sahara desert. Like, come on. So, but a really good primer that I really loved when I was younger, I really loved the Master Prime by Maybelline. I used the redness one, the green one, and it helped my skin like a lot. It's so different using drugstore products to luxury products, because it's like different, like, you know what I mean? So again, if you're new here, I always look in my mirror right here, right in front of me, just to see what I'm doing, just so I don't look like an idiot for you. Okay, that blended out pretty well, I'd have to say. Okay, so I'm actually going to do my eyes just so I make sure that those get done. So I'm going to take this fluffier brush. I'm going to dip in for the Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. I'm actually going to bring up my rose gold palette as well, the new rose gold palette. So as you can see in here, I'm going to take this shade to go over my lid, and then this shade as my transition. Oh, okay. Hold up one moment. So I actually got this eye primer by E.L.F. So you don't have to put it up all the way, but I'm just gonna go over and prime my eyelids with this eye primer from E.L.F. because I have never used it before. I'm just gonna put that all over the eyelid, scroll it down, and I'm gonna blend it in with my finger. Just because I don't know how it's gonna be like. So, like I was saying earlier, that I do not have a brow product. The best brow product I'd say is from the drugstore is the NYX pomade and the NYX pencil. Ooh, I really like this eye primer. Okay. Oops, I dropped it, but that's okay because I love this eye primer. It's so nice. It's really clinging to that eyeshadow. Like it's really settling it down. I might use this for all my eye primer or all my eyeshadow looks. So as you can see, I'm just putting that eyeshadow everywhere like I said I was going to be doing. I'm just making sure I'm covering up the eye. So going back into the palette, I'm just going to mix these two shades now for the transition. I know I said I'm only going to do one, but I'm going to do two in the transition, and I'm really just going to focus it in that crease area. So I'm just going to take my brow brush and I'm just going to run this through, making sure no powder and no foundation got into it. I'm just going to fix it up in the arch here, just because I messed up. So yeah, I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to fix that really quickly. But so far, the eyeshadow is looking really good. Fill that in just a little bit more. There. There we go. So now I'm just gonna keep blending in those two shades in the crease. So now I'm going to take another deeper kind of shade. I'm probably going to take either this shade or this shade. I think I'm going to take that orangey shade. I'm just going to pop that in as well.
Nice orangey shade.
So I'm really making sure I'm getting that in this crease. So the eye looks amazing right now. So I'm going to actually take this kind of reddish shade. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take the red shade and I'm just gonna put that in the crease as well. There is that look. Looks amazing. So next, I'm just going to take my naked brush, the one that you get in every palette. I'm just going to take this deep purpley shade in the palette. As you can see, just this purple shade here. And I'm just going to pop that in the outer corner. I'm really gonna make sure I get that in the crease area as well. So I'm really liking how this eyeshadow is turning out. It looks very, very nice. Again, you don't need an expensive palette to make your eyeshadow look good. All you need is just some blending brushes and a $10 palette, really. You obviously want to make sure like the palette that you're buying is pretty good quality for your price, and you're gonna get a few hits and misses with Drugstore. It all depends, but I would have to say this eyeshadow palette, you can't go wrong with it. It comes with all kind of warm tone colors that you can blend with, and they blend perfectly. So, you know, that's really good to have. So now that we're done with that, we are going to go in with this eyeshadow look, or this eyeshadow palette. We have the eyeshadow look, but we're just going to go in with this palette. And I think we're going to go in and we're going to take kind of this sparkly shade, one of the first shades in this rose gold nude palette. We're just going to take that on the flat brush here. We're just going to really dig into that, making sure we get all that glitter, and we're just going to set that over top of the lid and blend that in with the purple. Wow, I really like that. So really blending that in, going into the inner corner with that as well. Looks amazing. So now that we're done the eye look, we're just gonna move on with some eyeliner. So I'm just gonna line it. I'm not going to do a wing. This is a really good inexpensive eyeliner if you're looking for something that's gonna stay matte and gonna stay that jet black color that we all love and desire. So we got that done. So we're just gonna do the other one. And so we have lined the eye look, so we're just gonna let that dry, and we are just gonna wipe off my hand here because I got eyeliner onto it. So we're just gonna let that eyeliner sit and dry. While we're doing that, we are going to go in with the NYX matte bronzer. I preferably don't like this as much as some other bronzers, just because it comes off a little orangey on me. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. If you're a darker skin tone, you may really love this bronzer, but it comes off really red toned and too orangey to me. So we're just gonna blend all that in. Oof, dragging some of our foundation off our skin. That's not what I at all intended, but whatever. We'll fix it. So I'm just slightly contouring the nose with that shade. I really don't like that bronzer itself. It comes out way too orange on me, personally. So there. So the next thing, we're gonna go in with my eyelash curler. And we're just gonna curl our lashes. And you just curl your lashes just like so. And wow, I really like this eye look. I really like how it turned out. So I'm going to take the Lash Sensational. Actually, I'm going to take the E.L.F. Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I'm going to see how this works. Because it kind of has like a honeycomb type brush. It really does not, you know, go all the way, like, fan out. And I won't give this product a 10 out of 10. It works. It's pretty good for someone who's starting out with makeup. I really love all the E.L.F. makeup that my dad got me for Christmas. It's really, really nice. He also got me Elizabeth Arden makeup as well. And he did that a couple years ago too when I first started getting into makeup. And it's a drugstore exclusive. It's actually pretty expensive on the pricier side. And that's kind of what got me into makeup. So I really thank my dad a lot for that. So there's the finished eye look. So I'm going to go in with the NYX Duochromatic powder highlighter. So I'm just going to take my highlighting brush, and this is kind of a rose gold pinky toned highlighter. It's the only one I got. So I'm gonna just put that up and on top of the brow. Kind of just make sure I'm getting that all in there. I really like that blinding highlight effect. So I'm really just making sure I'm getting every aspect. So this is a really good highlighter. I'd say it's better than most high-end highlighters, as I can get a blinding look in just 2 seconds. Like, I'm very, very happy with this highlighter. It's really, really nice. So, to finish off the look, I'm just going to give a spritz of the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. Yeah, not setting powder, setting spray. So, I hope that you liked and enjoyed this. Oh my goodness, no! Hold the phone, we haven't done lips. So I'm just gonna go in with the E.L.F. lip color in the shade Tea Rose. How could I forget lip? And I'm just coloring in the lip. And with that, I'm actually going to use the E.L.F. liquid lipstick in Blushing Rose, because I really love this. Just gonna go in with that. Here's the finished lip included makeup tutorial for a drugstore. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more videos kind of trying different products, trying different, you know, between luxury and drugstore, and just let me know. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed, and like and subscribe.